Hello, hello, hello. 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 How are you all doing? Yes, speaking. I am indeed. Hello, Alex. Hello, me. And hello, Salo. Thank you for the 3 watch stream streak. 3 stream streak. There we go. How is everyone? That is certainly a quote. I can show you my fire hose, baby. Is in a week. For anyone who might have seen the schedule. There's no Baldur's Gate this week because BB is on a mini vacation with her wifey. So no Balding Gaze this week. So planned streams today, Thursday, Sunday, and maybe on Saturday. Maybe, depending on how I feel. What I'm gonna play, I don't know yet. I realize I still technically have Prey open as a game, but like... I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about Prey. I just don't know. But yeah, like any other things too, maybe, I'm sure that there are many other games on that list. There are just a couple of games. Just you know, like 1 or 2 games. I knew that I had a, like, on the side list, like, for game, like, you know what, we will, and with we will, I mean, oh no, actually, I can let you guys also look. Let me quickly... Pathfinder 3, that is not a thing. Pathfinder 3 is not a thing. Where is it? It is here. So we can go here. Oh, Jesus. That is quite large. Okay, we will look at the short ones or in between section. So we're currently playing the Shadowrun series anyways. I don't even know what the first one is. Which one is the first one? What website is this on again? Something with O, no? Ondoid. Ondiot. Ondit. That was enough. Okay, so apparently... Oh, okay. So, yes, we're currently in the first one. Because the first one is Reckoning of New York and Coteries of New York, which I somehow split away from Shadows of New York. we could, well, we will figure out what we're gonna do if we're gonna do something. But yeah, there are options. Elden Ring is really short, right? Elden Ring is just a short game for in between, indeed. Hey, Alex, I do notice there's another game that you might be interested in. It's right before Elden Ring. I heard that you're an XCOM aficionado. You noticed? Which, like, I'm not even thinking, like, we could do an XCOM. I'm just maybe thinking not like the big XCOM. But where do I have the? But there is Chimera Squad, which is a shorter and like smaller scale one. So that one would be an option, potentially. But yeah, I'll see. Maybe we also just don't do anything, you know. But yeah, I think for now we will just go with 3 streams, and everything else is in the wind. All okay? Yeah, all good. What was wrong? Did I do something? I'm just not yet fully in the mindset of streaming. Is there... Huh? No, I'm not quitting. No. If I said quitting, I mean like quit looking and like thinking of like making definite plans for like Saturday. No, don't worry. I may or may not be watching 3 streams at once. Oh, good. I've been there, done that. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to share right now. Wait, you're surprised I can still watch Twitch because I thought that they wanted to Jesus Christ, wait, they want to do the same shit for Twitch now? Jesus Christ. I mean, it's for freaking Twitter as well, and Twitter's not an 18+ site. Yeah. Twitter is having like, well, you need to verify your age to be able to see certain tweets, and like mind, some of them are not actually not safe for work. Some of them are just art. Twitch sent out an email a week ago, huh? You do not read Twitch email. I just started the game. I was like, I did something, and then I got distracted by something else, and I was like, well, what am I doing? Let's... let's switch to game. My model moved again, because why wouldn't it? Boop, 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 boop. Can I please also have game be visible? Okay, we will just... Okay, there we go. Boop. Hello, we're in the game. Let's continue. So we have to redo the fight through the floor. That is the word. Thing is, in German we use the English word, the French word for it, which is Etage. Where am I? My camera was just somewhere over here. It was like, huh? Okay, so we know that we can just kind of run a bit ahead. And we can do the same. I can just wait. If he goes, you go here, and then we end. Now we go here. Okay, yep, the floor is quiet, blah blah blah. You run in there and bonk him. Bang! And then you bonk him again. Bang! Okay, that didn't do a lot. We will go on here. Oh. That was not how it was intended to be. And we will use our magics. Nice. And then our basic magics. Get fucked. easy. Okay. Over here, even though we know we can just run here. Run hither. And here we can shove the zebra meat and then open the door. And then go here. You go over here. And we open the door. Open the door! After a sneeze. Ah. Thank God for a quick mute button. Not thanks for it getting colder. Oh God. Wait, I need to blow my nose. Yeah, go hydrate, Solo. Okay, we will do this. And then get fucked. You run here. Switch to this one. Just hope for the best. Let's go. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. This time we got found out. Oops. Arrest me, blah blah blah. Oh. You're the guy who are you? Don't you want to know? Nah, I'm gonna kill. Do we? I feel like kind of we want to do this again. You coyote. And then we go here. You want to run in here. Maybe we can just have them join us in here. Come on, everyone. There we go. Hello. Hello. Okay, I kind of want to switch places with you, so I will go here. I will shoot you. You get to... You go there and just punch him. Bonk. Good job. Punch him again. There you go. You shoot. Nice. Back with 2 drinks. Lemon fizzy water and lime fizzy water. Ooh, nice. Okay. Hello. I don't know if it's smart of you guys to just run in here like mad. But I'm not gonna complain. Get fucked. Maybe actually not. Bam. Oh, oh. Hit him. There you go. At least 6 damage. Oh, come on, lady. Go for his kneecaps. Hell yeah. Ow. Oi. Hurts. Bang! Yeah, get critted. Uses 5 bullets. Well, let's first see. Bro, you need to whacky them up. I will try to whacky them. I hope that this guy finally fucking hits. I was gonna say, how come you're not shooting? I was. My dude was shooting. Oh, this costs 2. This is indeed. Bang! See? I'm shooting. Bang! And then I shoot some more. Oh, I need to reload. Ooh. Whew. Thank God they're missing. Oh my god. How? I don't even want to know. Fucked. You could do this. Yeah, worth a try. Gotcha. Oh, come on. Just hit him. Still alive. Ow, that's my hit points that you're reducing. Karma gains. And I got healed. Nice. Another professional. I need to ask you some questions. Help her get back. I'll find those gems for you. Okay. Yoink. I picked up a CJ's passcode. So I think last time I tried to open the door down there, but this time also I will save first. Oh, would you look at that? It's loot. Some loose Nuyen is laying in the crate. It's just all junk. The advanced medkit that heals you or any team member consumed when used. What would you like to do with this item? Is it send it to my stash. Yes, please. Okay. We got some loot. Nothing in here. We could steal his TV or something. You know. Also, what is this? What's the idea of this seating area? Behind the TV? I thought that was a good idea. This kitchen is... Ugh. Okay, can I cast spells outside of... No, okay, I can only cast in combat. Well, that sucks. I was gonna say, because I know that there's this hellhound who is hoarding. So we will do this. And then we shoot. Nice. Okay, okay. Good start. Is it a TV? I thought you can just use your brain chip to do stuff. I don't know, because there's a TV as well, no? I mean, not everyone has a brain chip. Right? Would be my assumption. Bang. That was only 5 damage. The thing is, it gives me something with like negative AP, and that sucks balls. Target's willpower. Get fucked. Ow! Stop hitting me! This is lower damage. Okay, well, that didn't do as much. 20, nice crit. Nice, we won. Heck yeah, safe. You find a small velvet bag filled with precious gems. Huzzah! Just gotta pour myself ahead of time something to drink, so I have something to consume. Almost forgot to mix in water. Okay, we just take the elevator down, because we can. Yes, let's go. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the seamstress' union. Heads raise, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. What you drinking? Multivitamin juice mixed with water. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slowly, deep breaths to manage the pain. As she breathed in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Miss Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco carries the mangled and bleeding coyote into the union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet. Fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Miss Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. One second. Hello. I return. My brother just came in for a second. Where were we? Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleat on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went bad. Soka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. Bar dude looks mega. I think that's a bar lady. I think that's an orc lady. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Miss Kubota. My apologies again. Jerry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Now go, bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Karma gained, +2. Hooray! All the XP that we get to spend or not. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Arigato. Domo arigato, Yusigo. That goes precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here, but we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. This looks like my kind of place. Whiz, I could use a bunk. I'm honored, Miss Kubota. Thank you. You're most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodgings. You will find that there's more to the Union than meets the eye. They used the wrong then. Translation error. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. This place is a safe house, too. Indeed. Normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. That is way too short. I feel of a combination now. We can talk to her again. Talk to her again. Hello. Hello. How else may I be of service? Is Mr. Delia here tonight? Yes, Mr. Delia is in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. If you don't mind, how did you get involved in all of this? I'm a former runner. Now, I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and to business. Are any Johnsons or fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delia, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He is often stage side. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, and he occasionally has work. I'll be going now. Okay, bye. Let's have a look. Van Grass has potentially quests for us. Is that what I get from that? Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display and motioning to runners standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. Miss Kubota said you were a fixer. He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight, sorry. Doing a thing right now, important thing, talk to you later. Oh, hey guy, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fencer too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Okay, good talk. Oh, this person isn't there anymore. Rip. Rip. Looking for a date. Hello, Johnny boy. Let's quickly have a look. We have 18 points. That is more than I was having before. I know. Good math, right? Okay, so I want to both become better at combat as well as better at magic, so we need willpower, and we need, so this one, what does this one give us? Magic? Yes. Magic. Fireball? I don't know, maybe? Let's go for these. Can I? Oh, body is just hit points. Right. Let's see. Oh, I need to increase you by one more. And that gives us auto fire. Wait, where is Overwatch? I want to have Overwatch. Oh, for that. Ooh, that's 8 points. That's so many. That's so many points. We can do. That is. Well, it brings us down to 3. You can summon Zenma type. What? Are you trying to say Zenyatta? I know there's now two, I think. One is called Zenyatta, but it's been years since I played, like, Overwatch, so... The ball shooting monk. Yeah, that's Zenyatta then. Let's keep it as... Let's not do anything there. How to hit by magical attacks. This doesn't do anything. Okay, let's just go with one more spell slot. I think that's quite alright. Wait, we have 3 spell slots even. Oh well. Hey, Johnny. Hello. Oh, Paco's actually just running after us now. Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the Union. Hey Johnny, I'm looking for where Sherry took Coyote. The piano's a little out of tune. Check it out. Mr. Kloove. I don't know anything about Overwatch, but that sounds painful. Doesn't it? It is, it can be. The having her back. Wait, the honking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indicator that the man never moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening. I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. The having her back part, yes. I didn't rough her up, if that's what you're wondering. The having her back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You feel protective over the people here. Immensely. Towards anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill, of course. Mind if I ask you a few more questions? You heard anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know, or what they don't understand. Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big? It's not the size they charge more for. It's the blood under the fingernails. For a second I thought he was gonna say it's not the size that matters. Which, I mean, I guess kind of is what he said. You know where I can find a fence? I think Van Grass is at the bar near the stage. Dwarf with the cyber eye, can't miss him. How long have you been working for Miss Kubota? I crawled in here after I awoke. Miss Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. I should be going. Get you around. Bye. Well, let's play the piano. Bing, 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 bing. Inspect the piano. Play chopsticks. The piano looks like it's been here since the Union was built, but doesn't look like anyone has played it. In earnest for most of it. Inspect the piano. The piano seems normal, until you notice that it is very rigid. Upon further investigation, it's because the piano is bolted onto the wall. A close look at the floor reveals skid marks, indicating that the piano slides to the left. Let's play chopsticks. You're a natural. You should give up shadowrunning and become a touring pianist. Johnny does not look impressed. Gafke. As you slowly pack the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. Do I? I was gonna say, like, is anything happening? Hello, Union safe house. Anybody here? I mean, people are hopefully here. Score! No bunks available. Shut up. It's my stock. Huzzah. I think this is okay for now. Yeah, Dr. Sarah Castle. Safe. Let me drink something. Because I was being thirsty, but now the time is up of being thirsty. Hello, Dr. Castle. Hello. Why do I always keep walking somewhere else when I want to talk to them? Ew. Okay, she has a little devil. Make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looked like you could use a hand. No, Sheen. You should be okay now. Looked like you could use a hand. Ouch. Bad joke right now. She looks down at her mangled arm. Okay, folks. I'm going to have to ask you to sit in the waiting area. With some trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Miss Kubota never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. Take it easy, Coyote. We'll be here when you wake up. Oh, nah, she never said what kind of cyber arm she'd paid for. I want something badass. Got one with a laser inside? You'll take what I give you, lady. Now let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face. For being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Night-night. Good night. Farewell. No. Coyote, you're out. That was fast. Hey, look, there's an arm. Cody looks better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged, and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Miss Kubota will have me working it all off for the rest of my life. She noticed your expression. Look like you've got something on your mind. I've got questions. She flashes you a puzzled look. What kind of questions? Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy Drac, Sam. Can't say I'm surprised. I was just on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I'm sorry, but I'm getting really tired, so I'm going to call it. Have a good night, Alex. Don't worry about it. Take care. Get some rest. Take care of myself? Okay, I will. Funnily enough, I just shifted my seating position to be a proper one, so let's drink something. And then let's stretch. Yeah. You did the posture without a posture. I mean, kind of, yeah. Oh, God. I think I can only save outside of... Yeah, I can only save outside of conversation, so we'll do that after. Tell me about Sam. I heard you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seems to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Me too. I guess. I mean, we liked him, I think. You were friends. He saved my ass once. Got it. For us, it was more about me saving his ass once or twice. But Sam just had a way of charming you, you know? I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake. Armitage? Yeah, you know him. Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyways. Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixes drinks and who knows what, and Miss Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out on the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? Also, like, did you see Jake afterwards? She thinks. Standard Sam Drac. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion, but no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did he live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He was one of the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? I mean, apparently really bad. If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't a monogamous. I hate this word because it doesn't make sense with my tongue. Monogamous type. He dabbled in everything: booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, or whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying? Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. Could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back. All better. Looked good even. Did he say how? I have a thing. So the waitress with bad eyes got new eyes and could see again. And her eyes were removed. He had a bad liver. I think it was a liver. Got a new one most likely, and had his liver removed. So whoever Jack the Ripper is, they are collecting the body parts that got replaced by better ones. He said his mom helped him out. Never said how though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delia for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. Didn't I get the gems? Am I stupid? Didn't I? Yeah, I have the gems. I got them for you. I will, I guess. What? Was that part of the whole idea, that I stayed back to get the gems? David Fry, T.B. Groverman, Eric Mersman. What are these names? Hello, David. The second. Can you gun the NPCs? No, I don't think so. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork. A quote of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, or anything gear you need? Lore. I hope you're ready. What is a deck? Well, not lore, but like explanation, exposition. What's a deck? You jack into the matrix, or in the context of a run, when you jack into the local node of the facility you're in. The deck determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry at the firepower of your base matrix attack. Decks have IP. When a deck's IP reduces 0, you'll get booted from the system, and it'll hurt. Is what you need if you are a hacker. What's a program? A program in the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. And there are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. What's an ESP? Johnny, do you want to take this one? Sure. When you infiltrate a facility on a run, you have to team. When you jack into the Matrix, you are all alone. That's where ESPs come in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, which, when you deploy it, manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESPs have different abilities. Why did he have to explain this to us? What do you have for sale? Okay, yeah, he's the stuff if we need something for hacking. This is just power, like, what's the word? Fuck, I know the word. It's not power station. It's one of the Kraftwerk. It's like the whole facility where you create energy. There you go. Let's just describe it. See you later, alligator. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. Well, in the same roles that you saw him in upstairs, down here leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips. Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? Oh. Janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and out of the system so cleanly that no one knew I was there. All the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. That was just sort of a part of me. How is decking used? I might have to stand up. Okay, EP from all this reading. The decking skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally your run will have the option or the requirement to go into the local matrix. That guy has a hat, yeah. At the facility you're infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Is it true that you are part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So, he's sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. See you guys, bye. Hello, you probably just have guns. Oh, Jesus Christ. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with the precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect is, in this picture of perfection, is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. I'm so sorry. Wait, I have to switch to standing up. Else I might actually fall asleep on my desk. So give me a second. I will mute so you don't have to hear the beep. Hello, there I am, now standing. So, likelihood of falling asleep reduced. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and, of course, price. Bunker Buster Grewman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? What exactly do you sell here? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. Hello, Luna. How are you doing? All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec, or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades, if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week, we're covering bayonets. Not my words, we're making a comeback. So, what can I get you? Let's take a look at what you've got. Okay, he has grenades, different kinds, medkits, different kinds, he has drones, and he has guns. So we can spend 800 to get a weapon that has the exact same range and exact same damage as our current weapon. The only difference is it can hold 4 more rounds, which I don't know if that is like anything else about it. We could get a machete, which wouldn't do anything because we cannot use it. Could have a baseball bat, which we couldn't just use. Yeah, okay. Well, good talk. Nothing right now, thanks. Hello, Eric. Oh, that was the window key. Hello, Eric. Hello, Eric. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you keep on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Show me what you've got. We can get some clothing. We would want to have this one. Or, I guess, maybe this one. Which is funny. We could go for the alley punk. Which I guess plus 3 hit points is worth way more than like plus 1 dodge? Interesting. I love the tourist look too much. Okay, you know what? I will take a pee break because I need to pee. I will think in the meantime about armor. And when we're back, we're gonna continue shopping. So I will go to... This might be where be... I'll see you in a moment. I do indeed be back. I have returned. Thank you. You tried to hit the on caps button at the end and missed horribly. Where's your caps lock button that you pressed N, A, X, C, L, and K? Like, I get the C and the K because that's in back at least, but Jeebus. Oop. I wanna first check, what does int do again? What does int do for us? Int is for hacking. But does it do anything else? Also used to reduce the chance of being hit by enemy programs in the matrix. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Okay, Ursa-Versi. The fuck? You need my help. Okay. How can I help? Maybe I can help. Oop. Or we just go for the alley puck. Like this, we should get this one. Did you just fuck? I did not just fuck your message. I do not have that ability. Ice cream cake or standard ice cream? Ice cream cake. Easy. Okay, be right back. Get me some too. Okay, I mean, we're not ninja though. What is this? This grants us charisma. Okay, wait. What charisma? Ja, ich bin cutting you a slice. Thank you. So one more charisma would get us nothing. Two more would get us etiquette, I guess. Well, we don't really need it. Now, with one more willpower, we also get nothing. Except a higher chance to hit, I guess. One more dodge would give us a higher chance to dodge and reduce physical hits, so... Okay, show me what you've got. How much money do we even have? 2,000. Okay, let's go for this. We dress like a ninja. No, I wanna... Yes. Yes. Perfect. So good. Okay, great. Love it. Algernoon, you look like a wizard. Oh, Jesus Christ, he does look like a fucking wizard. past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Well. Good evening, young elf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I'm Algernon, half-dream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical folky, spouts and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Okay, let me see what you've got. Increases the targets to hit chance. We can use that on ourselves. Dispel any target's mana ball. A magical explosion that ignores normal armor. Mind wipe. Stun bolt. We do love a good stun bolt. Distraction. Decreases the chance. Lightning bolt. It targets a single enemy. Flamethrower. Ooh, weaken armor, also very good. There are certainly good. Oh, this is mean. Okay, let's see. I mean, part of me is like, I want to have it all just to have the option, and we will get it all at some point. So we want to be a like spell wizard. So we will get a increases the target's to hit chance by 12%, lasts for 2 rounds. That is what we would give ourselves. And then a target ignores all enemies. Last 2 rounds. This is also really good. Distraction to hit chance. Flamethrower, weaken armor. I feel weaken armor is also a good choice. Yes. Did we get a third one? Just because we can. I think we will get a third spell. Let's see, we're at 400. We could get either flamethrower as a simple attack one. I like, it's kind of back. Welcome back, Solo. Damage 9. This is damage 12. This. What? Why is this one more expensive? Has a higher cooldown. There's ongoing -6 hit point. Ooh, I do love a good damage over time spell. Wait, ongoing -6 hit points for 1 round. Now just have to wait for the cake to defrost. Packet says 20 minutes. Oof. So I got a toffee fay. No, a toffee. Just a toffee, not a toffee fay. Standard toffee, something to suck on while cake defrosts. So you need something to suck, huh? um... So this is 12 too. No, wait, this is 15 because it yields 9 and then minus 6 for one round, I guess. Da, 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 da. Are you limited by your money, or is there a limit on how many? There's also a limit of how many I can equip, but I think I have room for 3 more, so that's why I do like... but this costs 2. How does... the spell which does minus 1 AP to the target. So it costs me 2 to deal 1 AP of damage. I think I will go for... oh, wait. Single enemy and also does this one, yes. This is good value. Decent damage, yes, a high cooldown, but it costs me 1 action. How big is 1 action point? So I have 2 action points per round. So 1 action point is half of my actions. It means I either can move less or attack 1 less time. Or I can use a spell less. Or for example, I couldn't use this spell if I have minus 1 AP because I would only have 1 instead of 2, so I cannot pay the price of 2 action points. But I think I like this one, so we will buy these. Perfect. Yes, we had exactly the 3. Ooh, so we're now a ninja wizard, I guess. You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillows, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image on the photo. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock at the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arms tight around the girl's shoulder and is mugging for the camera. Can you get... I don't know yet. So that's a good question. I know that there's spells that can do it. Haste. Funnily enough. That gives you, I think, 1 more. But I do not have access to that. At least not yet. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Okay. Written in a woman's hand are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Samamish State Park, summer 2040. Okay. Pocket the photo. Yoink. Edit photo of Sam and Jessica. Oh, more loot. Oh no, this is my stash, never mind. I was like, loot? Yes, please. Hello, doctor. Hello, doctor. In Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. But in this case, in the case of the union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanic fetishes. This is 6-world medicine of the highest caliber. Hell yeah, brother. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder. Or sprightly spirit? Who knows? Sprightly. There is no second I in front of the R. So sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder, like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit-burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. The fuck is on her shoulder? It's a sprightly spirit. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. And I suppose you were the one who patched her up. Impressive work. All sheen. Now, fixing up her arm, that was a piece of work. You're welcome, Doc. I gotta say, that was some work you did on her. Your talent's maybe going to waste down here. That was a piece of work. Surprisingly routine, as it so happens. She notices you're eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a fully serviced medbay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. My ear's itching. Also not a thing that I generally, normally... Hello, Lotus. Okay, so the picture is quite small, so the face looks like his butthole is he's pooping on her shoulder. To be fair, it doesn't help that she has a red glaive on her shoulder, so... I see where you're coming from. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. My pet runner-ups install and maintain their cyberware and provide medical supplies for their runners. Hello, just Lurky. Hope everyone's well. Thank you for Lurky. I'm doing well. Yes. Look it. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can help you with anything. Probably. Tell me more about trauma kits. Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include a defibrillator, spray-on synthetic skin, and medical nanomachines. Nanomachines, son. They can save a runner's life, if you move fast enough. So if you're bleeding out, one of those can get you back on your feet. Exactly. But you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has its limits. What? I see shamanic fetishes. You a shaman too? Well, modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be. It's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I'm trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. Okay, I feel... I'm torn about calling it a what, but like, you know... What is that on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Let's see your medical supplies. Oh, Jesus Christ, they're expensive. Why do I have Toto's Africa in my head stuck right now? What's that about? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, trauma kit, 100% hit points. Okay, that one, that was expensive. Gotcha. Okay. Medkits and stuff. What cyberware do you have available? So we have to remember cyberware reduces our essence, which reduces our, I think, something magic. Wait, you're going to message me a link to the song tomorrow morning? Okay. Okay, Decker Jack is what you need to be a hacker. We don't want to be a hacker, but also good that we didn't put points into it. We can get a techno arm that gives us more hit points. We could get an eye that gives us more chance to hit. Oh, did I ask? How's the neck? Eyes is doing okay, still a bit tense, I guess. Like, I don't know, I think I just moved it weirdly like a couple of days ago, but like since then it's been like it's this one specific spot. It's like quite tense. Let's see. Okay, we can get bone lacing, which gives us +1 body. We can get hit points and quickness if we change our legs, and if we get pack plating, we gain armor. Okay, well, we don't want to do any of that, so never mind. Eye seems worst. I mean, 3% hit chance isn't bad, honestly. So, I found something in the bunk Sam was using. Oh, you're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Wanna take a load off and watch with me? So about the photo. Yeah, great. What was it? A photo. Did you know Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. Didn't sound like they got along that well. She thinks. He was rambling on about her the last time I saw him. By the point he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. My chair. I'm gonna put my foot on my chair. Oh. Your comlink chips and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money. All cops as happy as you? Yeah, we have our own clubhouse and everything. As per our discussion, I'm informing you of another Ripper murder. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down at the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. The image of your PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder. Where? The docks. We've got to go. Okay, listen. I want to help. You jacked me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off, and Sam was my friend. You're at the dock. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. Yeah, see you when I get back. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I hear echo in the night. We're supposed to also talk with someone, no? We had like a side quest. Deliver the stones to Mr. Delia. Who's that? Oh, over there, there's a yellow dog. Hello, Mr. Delia. Hello. Let me say before I talk with you. Hello. Hello. Jesus Christ. Mr. Delia looks small and tough, with an untraceable shotty on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? We look so goofy with our fucking ninja outfit. Mr. Delia, we have business to discuss.
What business? I got no business with you.
With Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. The mention of Coyote finally gives you his full attention.
Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late, and my client is getting anxious. Where is she?
She's downstairs in the med bay. Got her arm torn off on the job.
No kidding? Huh. Oh, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through it. So, who are you two?
Where's Paco? Why are they behaving as if Paco is with me? You see, go. He's Paco. The guy I got your goods. What difference does it make? Wait. Rest it. But try move it a little. It's comfortable. Eat Pat. Yeah, I was thinking of putting like a heat pillow thingy majig on it, but then I was so lazy and I've just been cracking my neck from time to time. Seeing if that helps. Yeah, no. It's no like shooting pain or anything. It just feels like I twisted the muscle or like cramped it a bit. Don't worry, I'm paying attention. I'm careful. We thank you. Yeah, I might see. Like it's almost gone, but I might see about like a heating pillow thingy magic. You see, go. He's Paco.
Great. We're all introduced. Now give me the stones.
Hold back the best stone and give him the rest. You just dunk your head in pain. Go away, juice.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hold back the pebble with a rune on it and give him the rest. There's a pebble with a rune on it. Magic stone. I mean, he probably wants. Ooh, does he want? I mean, we did just save, right? We did just save. I want to have the magic rune stone. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye. Moving quickly through what appear to be most valuable stones, he stops when he can't find what he's looking for. He glares at you, furious, and throws the rest of the gems in your face.
It's not here!
What? He glares and slowly wags his head as he speaks.
Let me explain the way the world works to you. I hire someone to do a job. They do it. Then they get paid and we part happy. Now you have something that I paid Coyote to get for me. It makes it mine. So you give me the pebble and we won't make any more work. Johnny clean.
Maybe if you told me more about the pebble, might jog my memory. Why are you giving him lung cancer voice? Because he's smoking. I don't know. Also because he strikes me as the person who would have lung cancer voice. Like really no reason. Was there another stone? Like a pebble? Some sort of letters on it? I forgot. Here you go. Maybe if you told me more about the pebble, it might jog my memory.
I'm smart enough not to ask my clients why they want what they want. Just arrange for them to get it. Now hand it over.
Aww, hand over the pebble.
Coyote may not have told you, but the penalty for being late with the delivery was no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the gems I threw in your damn face.
Mr. Delia looks you up and down, takes you all in, smells himself.
Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up.
Dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I know offense for those gems. Van Grass, follow me. I don't know. I don't know if the choices lead to a different gameplay. Maybe. I feel in this case they don't really. Because nothing really fucking changed. Like, we had to give him the stone anyways. And none of the options were like, yes, let me keep the stone. Hello, Van Grass. Also, one is really into it, the other one wants to go home. Hey, Van Grass is fiddling with his samurai while nodding on his PSA. You're back? Still busy? What's your story? I can see you're a busy man. He nods his head. That's right, and so I wouldn't bother you if I hadn't come into possession of these rare stones. You have his attention. Rare stones, huh? Let's see these rare stones.
Oh, come on. Really? Really?
Here the servos in Ben Grass's cyber eye whir as a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less.
You get this, Drac. The gumball machine. I'll give you 1,000 for them.
Rose got the Iron Man eye. He's perhaps watching Yu-Gi-Oh! While talking to you. God, he might be.
I'll think about it. Suit yourself.
Do I have the points? I do have the karma to upgrade to more charisma. I can have more charisma. There's so many there are so many. Okay. We want to have higher charisma. Because we're a gang Shadowrunner elf gun wizard. Hello, Van Grass.
Ready to unload these stones?
Yes. Ah, god dang it. Okay, wait. No, we're safe scummers. We're safe scummers. Yes. Load. Woo, charisma. Hell yeah, indeed. Load. Indeed. Drink. Hydration. Use. Let's just spend the karma now, charisma now. The karma on charisma now, there we go. Hello, Mr. Delia. You want all that to hydrate? Hydrate. Okay. Stretch and save. And SSS. Let me stretch. Okay. There she's downstairs. Here's Paco. Okay, we will do the same choice here. I know the pebbles, and we get some rocks. Is your favorite command? Nice. And you wanted me to save, so let me save. Save. There we go. Dip. Charisma 3. Wouldn't bother you. I thought you said you were a busy man. Look into my eyes, Van Grass. The software in your head appraised the value of the stones. I am. Then why are you wasting our time with this little dance?
1,500. And it's done.
You got a deal?
Give me your cred stick.
Hell yeah, we made money. Got a discount. It's more a reverse discount. That's 15,000, not 1,500. Let me save again. Let's go here. Wait, let me. If we go here, can we hire some people? Is that the idea? Because so far we only have Paco, who's kind of a like jack of all trades, master of none.
We're done for now. Buzz.
Okay, Jesus, he doesn't want to talk with me. I see how it is. I see how it is. Take a cab to the South Seattle Docks. Confirm. The South Seattle Docks. Leaving the Seamsters Union behind you, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with his latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle is your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and grey. Rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken-down street. Disreputable is the district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock toward the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Hello, hello. It's me. Hello. Hello, streetwalker. Well, hello there. Hey, you looking for a good time? Know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing odd crap from the place for years. Not worth my time, though. Okay, well, good talk. Okay, well, the choices we have. Not really any. This dude just has half, like, fucking plane. Hello.
Halt!
Oh wait, this guy has a mask. The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die.
Hey, you. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You're looking to get dusted, street scum.
It's so stupid. This is just me putting my hand in front of my face. Give me a second. Rah. There we go. You want to get past? Just wait till either rust away in the rain or its battery will die. I mean, maybe. I'm working with Lone Star on the crime scene investigation in the NTSB warehouse. I'm looking for my kitty cat. Here, kitty. I'm the new maintenance guy. It's my first day. Or security. I was thinking of getting security instead of Shadowrunner, but well. Officer Aguirre called me in. Need me to rule out if the killer bypassed security or if they were let in. I'm working with Lone Star on the crime scene investigation on the NTSB warehouse.
Sure you are, and I'm the Friar. We're the King of Dragons. Beat it.
Yeah, that worked well. Okay, hey, look at this. There's stuff to take from here. Like, we can just take the ladder.
Who raised you, bag of wolves? That their letter's rightfully mine.
I could use your intestines as a rope instead. Nah, I'm not taking it far. Just need a little boost over the fence. I did just yoink the ladder, yep.
Oh, you breaking into the NTSB warehouse too? If you see any of 'em airplane blankets or pillows, snag me one.
Sure, buddy, I will. Hey, do you have anything else to say? Or is it just the same shit as before? Okay, we can pay her off to distract the guard, huh? Wait, do we actually have to do that? I don't wanna. I don't wanna distract the guard, though. That's 20 bucks. I wanna spend 20 bucks? What the fuck? Hey, buddy, can I talk with you? Any other way? Any...
Get out of here.
Okay, I guess we have to pay her 20... My 20 bucks! Hey, you looking for a good time? Not me. A friend of mine. I need you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. She looks at you knowingly. Alright. 20 bucks. 20 buys you a 5-minute distraction. Then, I've got to get back to work and earn some real new yen. Yay. Hey, honey. What up, sugar? How much money you have? I just earned like... That's a big gun you have there. Wow, she's not good. I have a whole 2,815 money. So I'm just being stingy, like always. I hate to spend money in games. Standard issue.
Standard issue, man.
Please stop chatting the NPCs up. Never. La 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 la. Let's look around first. What is over here? Nothing. What is over here? Also nothing. There's so much nothing here. What the fuck? Look at all this nothing. It's fucking Mingen. I don't even know what fucking Mingen means. I just love saying shit. Ooh, loot. I think Mingen is a good thing. Ooh, a concussion grenade. Sent to my stash. Ooh, a phosphorus grenade. Hey, look the other half of the plane. Pretty much. La 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 la. Anything here? No. No, nothing. Nothing. It's empty, mate. Let's save before we go in. Right. You're about to transition to a new location. Continue? Yes. Inside the large grey warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with grinders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. The warehouse. I hope you have a solid snake. Oh, you have to Solid Snake, and not I hope you have a Solid Snake. I was gonna say. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's last victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. La 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 la, hello. Hello, Aguero. That's your second this. I mean, duh. You gotta once in a while. Let's have a look. What do we have here? The old poster depicts a svelte young woman posing with an assault rifle. You don't need to go right now. Oh, is just a piece of wire. That's... what the fuck? Hello, officer. You took your sweet time, didn't you? You know the traffic these days. Come in. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be a Ripper murder after all. Left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB? The National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of the highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer and his case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Scientists don't make good criminals. They'll get you killed quick. Corpse secrets? Not the wisest career choice. Scientists don't make good criminals. Tell me about it. Some runner like you probably offed him to cover up his corp master involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Yay! Oh, who are you? Shannon Halfsky? Well, hello there, Shannon. Well, hello there, Shannon. You're not a cop. She looks up, watching you wearily. Independent. What's your relationship to the dead man? The suspicion in her voice and eyes darts almost instantly when the subject turns to the deceased. He's my brother. I've been trying to speak with him. There is our shaman, I guess. But I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes. For all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirits to rest. Were there any other witnesses? Not so far as I can tell. Not among the living, anyway. Realization then dawns, bringing the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration, as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. I can't do it alone. What do you need? Her necklace pearls are half the size of her face. If you have, you have. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirit of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help. They wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe that can summon a spirit to speak with us. I need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me?
Sure, I'll do what I can. Find 2 haunted objects.
Hey, Dresden. You, Sigo. Surprised to see you here. Let me guess. Officer Aguirre tipped you off? I suppose you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday, or your Kratstick did. At any rate, he chuckled. Anyway, surprise. We've got another Ripper victim on our hands.
Looks like business is good for the Dial morgue these days.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. I'm not able to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. You ate too much cake and now my stomach hurts of diabetes. No! Should have given me some of it. It's such an easy solution. An idea which organ the Ripper was after this time? Nice hole where his chest was. So, it's on the butcher's shopping list. Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated with the within the chest cavity. Is McCluskey getting any closer to any suspect? McCluskey couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. What's Officer Aguirre doing in the case? You seem like a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey, and get his gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. Suck it in front of his superiors, yeah. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from year to year. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, sir? I don't think Aguirre officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. It sounds like the Ripper is taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, where there was massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants. Which is interesting, since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it's an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This one, on the other, is only the 3rd body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other 2. If I find that more that of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. I already know that they have. The lady had eye transplants. Sam had a liver transplant. Most likely, at least. Who is that woman over there? No clue. She just showed up. Next of kin, I think. I'm going to take a look around. Good luck out there. Let's go in this door. Why are you looking at me, bro? This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside, you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Ugh. Inspect the comb. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your neck stands on end, and when you take it over this little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest. Heart. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You pocket the comb. Leave the locker. Save. Let's look at the PC, the TV. The researcher's work cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. Ready the notes. Read the notes for case file 95. Case file number 95. Federated Boeing jetliner, IDN number 2305, corporate owner Ares. The plane had several mechanical issues, resulting in a mayday at 3:4 a.m. on June 17, 2053. 2:45 a.m. The pilot reported that the altimeter was reading in the negative values. 2:49 a.m. The co-pilot takes over the controls as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. 2:58 a.m. The pilot cannot be contacted or located by the plane's steward. 3:04 a.m. The co-pilot radios in a mayday. 3:12 a.m. The plane crashes into an empty field in the western North Dakota. Notes for case file number 96. Case file number 96. Pratt and Whitney unmanned. IDN number 37327. Corporate owner Ares. Summary redacted. Time block redacted. Okay. Case file 98. The file has been corrupted. Private notes. The notes that appear on screen pertain to NTSB case number 96, the crash of an Ares jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux Nation border. The crash is reportedly a result of an equipment failure. Reading further into investigators' notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the researcher's notes to your PDA. Leave the computer. Leave the puta. Run over here. Open the door. Look in room. Ooh, fancy place. Safe. Did I say safe? There we go. There is a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. They could be discarded luggage, or possibly the shoe worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. Dig through the shoe pile. Sorting through the shoes, you realize that there are 3 shoes with no matching pair. A blue sneaker, a left blue sneaker, a right sneaker, a high heel pump, and a left black dress shoe. Well, let's look at them in order. Inspect the dress shoe. The dress shoe is black lace up with a rubber sole. Okay, high heel pump. The shoe is a department store knockoff of an Italian brand. It is otherwise unremarkable. The sneaker. The sneaker is a child's and has a musty, sweaty smell. Oddly, you get a sort of shock, as if from static electricity, when you touch it. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the shoe. Leave the shoe pile. Dun, 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 dun. It's hard to say whether this is a heap of items and refuse recovered from a plane crash, or simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. Dig through the trash. A sticky substance of some sort seems to be seeped through the top trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered with the stuff. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of interesting items. It feels like it must be so-called right. Right? Inspect the earring. The earring is made out of burnished steel, formed into the shape of a small salmon. An intense, primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the earring. The dented lunchbox. A dented tin lunchbox. It's seen better days. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll on the front. How about the cred stick? Surprisingly, the cred stick is still functional. You slot it into your PDA and 200 Nguyen is added to your account. I love how they call it Nguyen, but they use, I think, effectively the yen sign. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. God, I'm so sorry that you have to suffer from me having an earworm for like fucking Toto's Africa. And only of that, like, part of it as well. Shannon half sky. It feels as though you have found enough objects. Yes, here they are. You hadn't heard the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a while. For a time, when her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... What the hell's all this? Oh no, run away! Officer Aguirre trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. This is a crime scene, officer, not some salvage drum circle. Isn't it standard procedure to contact the next of kin? It's her brother. Makes it her business. With your tone, she's mourning. And it's standard procedure to contact the next of kin. Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. Now get the hell out. Come on. If we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret. Or worse, something I'd enjoy. Tooth and nostril is bound to happen. I mean, you know. I feel yes. Karma gained 5. Oh yes. Rooms I couldn't go into. Loot I couldn't get. No. That man is an ass. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. That is one way of putting it. But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before those clothes carted everything off. Can we still summon the spirits? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains, which they're anchored. We need to get back in there. We'll come back later, once the coast is clear. Rent-a-cops like these won't tie up the place for long. Not looking good now. But do you have any plans for this evening? A little breaking and entering, perhaps, under cover of darkness. You sure you're up for this? It may be a rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom of this. As long as you can deliver and make it worth my while. It means your brother's killer doesn't take another life. Then yes. Maybe a rabbit hole, but I have to get into the bottom of this. She's hitting on you, maybe? You jealous, Solo? Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. Ah, yes, so we can maybe kill some more people on the search for murderers. Because that makes sense. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find the kind of people we need. Just smile. Ooh, we got money. Damn, she's rich. Richer than us. Good. I'll put up the money if you find the bodies. She produces a fistful of crumpled nuyen from inside a leather pouch. Starts to count it out, then shoves the whole wad at you. Need money? Use gun. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Okay. We get to loot this place, we get to loot this place. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps and the face of Coyote pops on the screen. Coyote looks tense. Oi, you Seagull. You in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star. Same old thing. I hear you. Her jaw sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squats ran my world when I was growing up. I remember. Well, sounds nasty. Her brow furrows. It was. For all kinds of reasons. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers. Bad guys. They hooked him on some high AMP dreams ships and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. I'm guessing you have a new lead? It's not a lead. A light. Her light phases up. Her face lights up. She's running hot, has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. I've got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. You know the deal, Coyote. I work, I get paid. Yeah. Her face falls. I got nothing, man. Called a favor. Sure, maybe there's a way for me to come out ahead anyway. Thanks. I'll send you the address. See you soon. Okay. Side quest. Because I wanna do shit. I wanna do side quests. The cluster of dilapidated buildings. You want to shit? What? No, I want to do shit. Not I want to shit. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempt to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closing with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of a building and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts her climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. We shooting our way through a building. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Thanks for meeting us, you Seagull. I owe you one. No sweat. Figured you could use the backup. I can find a way to make this pay off. Let's get it done. I have a killer to find. I may have thought you could use the backup. You want to be a shit? Okay, good luck. Yeah. You never know what sort of firepower to expect in one of these BTL squads. Oh hey, you. Tra-la-la-la-la. I do tra-la-la-la-la sometimes. She brightens. Oh, hey, listen. I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I'll call her and ask her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Hello, Wolf. How's the running going? Decent. We now look like a... Maybe it's a Toto to Africa. Maybe. We now look like a ninja. We upped our charisma some more. We got some more spells. And we got a new dead person who probably had their lungs removed. So that's fun. Good job. Thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face soft. Least I can do. They blew too hard. Maybe. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of these squats past the door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. Just want to get in, grab Gino and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Coyote and Paco must survive. I don't have to survive, apparently. Let's see. Can we... We cannot spend karma for them. Let's see. Dang, okay, he did level up. So he got more SMG and his throwing weapons got upgraded? Bruh, what? He's still own... Okay, I guess he can use grenades now? What does the karma do? Karma is XP that we can spend to upgrade. So he has an Uzi and he has a baseball bat. Still no armor. Because God forbid he has. And she has shotgun. So she uses shotgun, she has some biotech. Part-time runner, full-time badass. Product of the streets who mixes a mean cocktail. She has a shotgun and a pistol. And then a bunch of throwing stuff. Okay. Biotech was first aid and stuff, right? Honestly, good question. What is biotech? Biotech, hit point recovered using a medkit. Yes, it is indeed. Enemy visible hit points. I might get to at least there. Maximum for trolls, maximum for orcs. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We have 17 points. We'll see for now. Maybe 2 rifles enough. F5. Hello, good sir. Hello. Hello, BTO clocker. The orc looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips and nods throughout as if going through some internal checklist.
Oi, oi, how you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it?
She leans in, whispers in your ear.
This guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You wanna go on a ride?
You sell BTOs, right? What kind of rides can I go on? How does this place operate? How do I get in? Don't you think you're hurting people selling them this drag? You sell BTLs, right? What kind of rides can I go on?
We got it all of it. We got it all, yeah. What you gonna do? You wanna do some crime? You wanna be bad? We can hook you up. Don't roll that way. Wanna be a hero? Be a hero. We got fairy tale Drex Shummers, love, you name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging. Don't matter what the trip, as long as there's slagging involved, right?
The fuck does that even mean? Bruh, speak English. Cody's eyes are hard, her pupils tight, with tight little pinpricks of hate. You do stuff too, don't you? The clocker looks around, more nervous now.
Yeah, maybe, for the right price you can feel it. What's it like to die? What's it like to kill?
You sell BTLs, right? He grins, lopsided grin.
Oh yeah, Chummer. Oh yeah, better than live. Better, definitely better. Dream chip, mind bender, Simpsons without peak limits. High octane intensity.
Okay, just let me in.
I'll see you around after this. Probably see you lots.
Hey. Concerned woman. The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't let that drag they're selling. BTLs are killers. They're most of all. There's most of all. It's not like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you. No implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do. I know. Lost my husband, lost my son, my daughter. They use her. To record. Tears stream down her face. You have a pass card to get in here? No, but Jamal has my son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do they have in this place? She looks around, frightened, whispers, "They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza." Japanese mafia? Oh man. How many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy on the door. Charlie, he sells the passes to get in. He's not tough. Blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. These are amped. Ready. 5 or 6? That's not so bad. We have surprise on our side. Any chipheads inside the lab? Yeah, all day, all night, and they can be dangerous too. Chipheads? Dangerous.
want someone's chip, they can send them any program they want. Make them do whatever. Turn them into whores, killers, anything.
Looking for a kid named Gino. Know him?
Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades his time for chips. Like their little errand boy. I saw him go in there this morning. Hasn't come out. So imagine he's riding a dreams ship.
I've got to go. Game saved. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Jamal. Could I just walk in here for a bit? Just to have a quick look around? Okay, never mind. Okay, are we talking with Jamal? Okay, let's talk with Jamal first. Hey, Jamal. Hey, Jamal. Jamal has the look of a long-time chiphead, emancipated. Hollow eyes, was hungry and desperate.
What you looking at, Spiky?
I heard you have a pass card.
You're right. I got a few. Sell them at a discount. Charlie charges 50 million for them. I can get you 3 for 100.
I was thinking 75.
And I was thinking slot off.
You should just hand it over. His lips curl into a feral snarl.
Is the Baron's on my... You want it? You take it.
No troublemakers out here.
Ow, I got shot.
What's going on out there?
Nothing. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look, have a good look, Lotus. Look. Let's go here, so we have some cover. Nothing. You say all the while you're getting shot. Shish, 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 shish. I don't know what you're talking about. Get fucked. Boom. Boom. Get fucked, everyone. Oh, hello, people. I feel this isn't necessarily the best way to resolve this, but... Hey... Let's use this one on us. Wow. And then shoot this guy. Nice. Get fucked. And then get fucked. Nice. Oh, come on. No. Ow. Prick. Oh, out of ammo. Fuck. Okay, maybe go here. Fucked. Okay, good job. Okay, well, he didn't even have anything. It worked. You pick up a worn and mangled notebook. It smells of sweat and alcohol. Leaf through the notebook. The notebook contains a list of illegal SimSense rides and the names of clients who have purchased them. Book of interesting BTL names. The in life names run the gamut from fantasies like I Can Fly to real life recordings such as Bum Killer. This ride doesn't seem to have much of value. Client names. Upon further examination, the client list is more than a simple list of names. It also contains private information about some of the more well-to-do or connected clientele. It may be that the syndicate behind this lab is directing certain clients here to secretly extract information from them while they are under the influence. Getting shot for trying to haggle is quite the overreaction. I feel in Shadowrun it's quite the normal, like it's the norm almost. The notebook is likely worth something if you can sell it. Take the notebook. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there's a dude who's probably currently being drugged up. Okay. Huh. Okay, hello. Oop. The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to the chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. The shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic.
It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place. I told you it was only a matter of time.
The man with the cyberdeck calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. You messed with the wrong BTO lab, oh-ho. This is a Yakuza operation. With the push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killers, puppets. You're fragged. Easy go. Don't attack any of the chipheads. They don't know what they're doing. And it could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties, got it. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging the tweakers if they got caught in the middle. Dance for me! Oh my god. Okay. Good talk. Wait. This one here is full cover. Nice. And then we do a little bit of this on this guy. Get fucked, boyo! Okay, you can go here. You do have indeed a concussion grenade, but you cannot use it right now. Shoot the security for now. Wait, I was expecting him to die after get fucked boyo. Nah, it was just the beginning. Okay, we also have a pistol, and then she has smoke grenades. Or a concussion grenade. Go here, switch to pistol. Shoot this guy in the face. Thank you. There we go. Yakuza Shaman, 2 Yakuza Shamans, Shiphead Man, Shiphead Woman, Yakuza Mage, BTL Operator. Okay, Yakuza Decker. Okay, how about we do this? And then we go for this Shaman. Here's an Uzi. We could put this like Oh, it tells me how many I hit. Okay. I hope that this would hit 3. Why does it only hit? So this is 1, this is 2. This is also 2. I guess they're too far in this. Oh yeah, okay, I see now. I only can hit 1 there. Oh, let's go for the shaman. Okay, we got some shots off, that's good. We go for the... Go for this. Nice. Now we go for you. There we go. You're sleeping, which is certainly interesting. You're a chiphead, so we will ignore you. Oh, you're doing something over there, aren't you? Get fucked, nerd. Yakuza mage. Do. Let's go for the mage. Ow. Okay. Ow! Stop hitting me! Ow! Okay. Okay, he healed himself. That sucks. Ow. You get fucked. And then... they just bombed you. You now have to kill them. This one I will kill, don't worry about it. Okay, well I'm trying to get this guy. Okay, we do this. Out of ammo. Shoot in the face with a gun. With a pistol. With a gun. Shoot in the face with a gun. I'm smite. Ow. Stop that. Okay. So what's your impression of Shadowrun so far? It's fun. It's a bit, it's interesting to only have 2 actions. Like, I feel very limited and I hope I get more. Two attacks, increased chance of critical. Go! Okay, got him. Shit. Okay. Okay. You shoot, that's okay. I don't know what his deal is, but like, I wanna keep shooting this guy. Ah, come on. Bam. Okay, 11 damage, almost dead, 6 hit points. 3. Take a shot there, good. Take a shot here. Ah, come on, 1 hit point. Almost. You... Can you... You can run around and bonk her. Him, them, oh no. And then we just run over there and disable the thingy. Yeah, I don't have decking. No one has decking. I can't remember if you get more action points. It's either agility up or main story maybe. I know that there is like one spell a shaman can do that gives you like 1 more action point for 2 rounds. Like, so far, also, the buffs just seem so short, right? It's like everything is just 2 rounds, and that is just... Get ready, Urs. No! No, I wanted to... No! I wanted to end in a second. Grrr! Hello, Aerie. Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Urs. I was... Jesus Christ. Hey. How you doing? I'm doing good. Hello. How was... Wait, you had a double thingy today. You had a guilty or not or something. And then... You was Jesus Christ. I was Jesus Christ. Funnily enough, I was. During my TwitchCon stay with other people, I got dubbed Jesus. Because there was a just open skylight. It didn't take a nap today. Ah, okay, no gaming. That is fair. I had to do a napping today as well. Don't tell my bosses. Perfect time to do the kawaii roar. Okay, show your true self. What is a kawaii roar even? You're telling? Or is this Jesus Christ confirmed? What is a kawaii roar even? How do you do a kawaii roar? Cute uwu? Okay, sure. Uwu roar. Is that kawaii enough for you, accuracy? Anyways, after having done that... Hi, I'm Urs. You might know me from Aerie's stream. I'm her mod. One of her mods. When I'm not over there, I'm over here. Playing mostly role-playing games. Yeah, I have no mods. Not anymore. Thank you, Big Gun. Playing mostly role-playing games, but also sometimes I play like, or I read stuff or play games that focus on reading. Yeah, we started Shadowrun. Thank you, Pumice Spice. Good name, good name. We started playing Shadowrun after we played Vampire, and before that we played a lot of Pathfinder for like 2 years, 3, a long time. Like, I started this because I wanted to finish the Pathfinder games, and then I finished Pathfinder Kingmaker, which of course I forgot to save the VODs for. And then we spent like 150 plus streams on Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. What else is there to know? I like to make funny sounds and voices because it's fun. 150 streams plus. Because I also missed to record or to save some of the VODs of one of the DLCs. So yeah, it took a while. But yeah, currently we're raiding a better than life place. Basically a ship where people can like live the life or a scene of a life of someone else. But by doing that they get addicted and can be turned into mindless zombies. Reason is, we have a lady who lost her arm but now has a cool cyber arm, and her cousin or something is one of these addicts and she wants to save him. Even though he doesn't want to, like most addicts. And because we cannot hack, we will now forcefully end all the better than life scenes in everyone's head. Which can only go well. Oh, they took some damage. Easy. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I was meaning to end soon as well, but we'll finish this, I guess, and then we'll see. And now we can loot. Because, so how tall are you? Like around 190. Without horns. Yay, looting. There doesn't even seem to be any loot, so right now I'm disappointed. There's only someone to talk to. Yeah, 190 centimeters. Bro, so tall, he has a hat. I do sometimes have a hat. Yeah, I'm close to that. Sure you are. It sounds very convincing when you say it like that. But no, yeah, I'm known to be tall. No, not much loot where there should be looting. 0 out of 10 game. There indeed is not a lot of loot. I'm kind of disappointed. I tower most of people with my 166 centimeter. Gee, you might be shorter than. I think you're either about as short or like slightly shorter even than my girlfriend. And that has to mean something. Anyways, let's talk to cousin Gino. Don't say that. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter open. He looks confused. Sure, confused is the word I was looking for, so what did Ursigo mean by this? Accuracy is accurately a short king. Apparently. Nothing wrong, by the way. I give accuracy shit for being short, but there's nothing wrong with being short, or like, not as tall. Both have advantages and disadvantages. I hit my head, but I can reach the top shelf. A short dumbass. Worse than the other shipheads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped, his eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. Mom's spaghetti as well. When he speaks, his words are slurred. He's burned. You have to we're saying this 411. It makes you feel better. Jeez. That's, I mean, for a gun that is quite tall, isn't it? But, you know, yeah, Eri is indeed beloved. She is great in heart and personality. And also ego, sometimes. She's bratty. Also very tall and bratty. You're not 2 meters. Or span this guy. What is 5'3" in centimeters? Like 156 or something-ish. Like an inch is around, I think, it's not quite 2 centimeters, but it's like close-ish enough, I think. Wait, I have a ruler somewhere with like 2... An inch? No, never mind, this doesn't have inches on them. Oh, there we go, an inch is there. So about 2.5, so... Like, 3 inches is like 7.5, so 157, 58-ish. I'm not No, what the fuck? Accuracy? The fuck? You're sorry, no you're not. I thought it was funny. I mean, it was, but it was just like, what the fuck? My bad, King. You're forgiven. This dude says all things. I mean, what else is new, right?
What the hell? Who slaughtered me out? Who fracking slaughtered me out?
Coyote is shaking. She looks horrified. Gino, it's me. It's Carla. Her name is Carla? Not, you know, like, decent name. Just not as cool as Coyote. Also, I can do a lot of voices, a lot of wild voices, just not good female voices, so most women sound like man. 'Cause, Kelsaprice, I'm a man. I do better with deeper voices than higher or, like, more female sounding. Anyways, why am I explaining myself? No one complained. Gino, look. Obligatory, please, no animal woof woof. I will not do animal woof woof unless it's required. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes, no recognition. Slot me back in. God damn it. This is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Slot me back in. He looks around the room, angrily. His hand reaches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist, stops him. Gino. No. Coyote, be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp and he staggers back, reaches under his shirt and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified, with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Thank you. It's been a while since I'd done reading streams. Currently we're playing the visual novels for Vampire the Masquerade, though. I do have the visual novels, at least, online on YouTube, publicly available. The reading streams are available, just not publicly. Is the red stuff his hair or some flare? The red stuff is light. This tuft here is his hair. And then he has a cable just coming out of his temple. Good as you should, they're my audiobook. Aww.
Back off. Just back the hell off.
Take it easy, Gino. We're backing off. Your brain burned, kid. You've got to get off the chips. Now. Drop the gun, Gino. This is like the cop. This is the cop. Your brain burned, kid. You've got to get off the chips now. By the way, we're playing a gun wizard. Meaning we can use spells, but also a rifle. Why? Because that was literally the first suggestion someone made. And, I have never played the system, so I was like, sure, gun wizard. You think you should move the chat box? Oh, yeah, probably. You know what? That is actually a smart... let's make it a bit smaller, maybe? I don't know what's down there usually. Yeah, we'll figure it out. You moved. So you can literally shoot spells with a gun? No, sadly not. But I can do spells and I can shoot a gun. Like, I can magically make my gun be more accurate, for example. The idea is I have no clue what spells exist, so I was like, I don't know, buffing wizard with a gun? Why not? Anyways, you've got to get off the chips now. Spells seem weak. I mean, we literally only been playing this for like two streams, so yeah, well, 3 by this point. He presses his hands to the sides of his head, his fingers still on the trigger. Squints. No, I gotta slot back in. Get away from this drag. To what? A simulated dream. Bits of data tickling your brain. It isn't real. Look at yourself, Gino. It isn't better than life. It's sucking your life. Wasting away. This is the world. Reality sucks, but at least it's real. You can touch it. This is the world. Reality sucks. Reality sucks, Gino. Why would you want to touch this, Drake? This sewer. I was a god in there. King. I was a king. Can you imagine it? He looks around the room, sees the squalor, the bodies. Then he glimpses his own pitiful reflection in the machinery. No. 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 Coyote shouts something, but it's too late. Gino jams the gun into his data jack and pulls the trigger. There's a pop. Barely a gunshot. And he's gone. I'm sorry, Carla. I'm so sorry. I'm not stopping. Not now, not ever. She looks at Paco, then back at you. A real rain is coming to Seattle. And it's gonna wash the scum off the streets. I'm going to burn every motherfucking BTO shop in the sprawl until they are gone. Nope, dying in a game. Well, he died at least in real life. Every motherfucking one. Okay, I mean, for that you're kind of not good enough. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper, but getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support, in case the drag hits the fan. The Seamstress Union will have exactly what you need. A fixer. Finding this necessary middleman and deal broker is key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the Nuyen. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll pull together the team you need. Magical support, skilled screed samurai for muscle, or a Nova hot dagger for matrix work. Running the shadows is a life and death gamble. It pays to hire the best Shadowrunners you can. So with words like Nuyen, I don't speak Vietnamese. Do I know how to pronounce it? Kind of. Do I know how to properly pronounce it? Not at all. So if anyone wants to take a piss at me, feel free, but know that I don't give a shit. I already speak 2 languages fluent, and a couple just kind of, which is more than a lot of people can say of themselves. So, suck it. I know, again, no one complained. I just like to preemptively shut people up. But let's have a look at what we have. We have 20 karma. We could level up next time. If anyone wants to take a piss at me, just know I don't give a shit. I mean, you know, I said what I said. Hey! Hey, look, Salo, this is how you get a quote about you. Just first try, easy. I was so close to complaining. I cannot even tell you to fuck off in Finnish. I can just swear in Finnish, and it's just the most basic ones. Dear awful accuracy, I fucking hate you. What the fuck? How did you do that? Go. Vittu. Vittu saatana. Perkele. Get to the chopper. Anyways, we have money, but what we most importantly have is we have a end of the stream. Isn't the whole premise of SAO just how stupid kids are? I mean, I would say yes. No, you don't. Yes, I will. End stream? Yes. Bad boy. Bad boy? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I hope you're all prepared for the most high quality end of stream screen. This one. Mine, there's some actual there's some actual there's some actual art for the starting soon screen and for the break one. This one I've had since the beginning, and I wanted to get at some point art, but I just kinda haven't done it. So, you know, whatever, right? It's white text on a black background. That's good enough, no? I just use the art for the starting soon screen here as well, because it says starting soon. Cause this is the starting soon one. I'll be right with you when I'm leaving. Isn't really isn't really an ending screen. Yeah. It's an extra edit that the artist did. It's very sweet. Anyways, boom, we're ending. We're not starting right now. Let's see who's online. Who's even? Oh, okay. Brushy would be online. Brushy is metaling her gears. So we could do that. We could visit Brushy. I'll be right with you. Leaves. I mean, that one could be a threat. At that point, that would be a threat. I'll be right with you. Leaves. And you're just like, what does that mean? Shortly after you hear a knock at your door. Though it's more scary if there's no knock at the door. Anyways. Yeah. Have a good night all. Take care. We will go to Brushy. Raid. Brush. I swear to God, I just copied her. Yeah, Brush Fire Grow. Brushy. Ba-boom. Again, playing currently, metaling her gears solidly. But yeah. Thank you everyone for dropping by. I'll be here again on Thursday. If you care enough about when I stream, it's on Discord. Like a year or 1.5 ago or so, like people convinced me by paying like a bunch of channel points to make a Discord channel, and now it's there. Get it? It's a Metal Gear Solid reference. I wonder if she says Phantom Pain. Maybe. But probably it's just nanomachine, son. I didn't even have one before. No, I didn't. I didn't see the need for one. Anyways, I'll be back Thursday, same game, and then Sunday, definitely with Vampire the Masquerade. Reckoning of New York. Anyways, until then, have a good night, day, morning, whatever time it is. Take care, stay nice, eat something, drink something, go poop. Bye bye.